Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming back. Of course, back here with Wayne. We got an insane press release for anyone who's a hockey fan, anyone who's a Canadian hockey fan. You know how big the World Juniors are here, especially around Christmas time. We've got an insane press release, but we'll get to that in a second. Wayne, first things first, how are you?
Doing great, Jason. How you doing?
Oh, good, good. It's funny. Growing up, hockey fan, of course. Playing hockey. This was always a dream. Oh, if I could be, playing on Team Canada at the World Juniors. Everyone talks about it. Of course, a huge rivalry, typically between Canada and the U.S. Even though the U.S. doesn't always make it to the finals, like Canada has a lot of the time. Incredible. Tracesafe to provide contact tracing at the 2021 World Junior Hockey Championship. Insane. Do you want to kind of, first things first, intro it? But for the people that are like, how? Do you want to kind of hop into how it happened and, how you guys got this? And we'll go from there.
Yeah, so I mean, we've been doing contact tracing solutions in the government side and in the enterprise for a long time. So, Tracesafe is probably one of the most experienced companies out there when it comes to delivering these solutions. If you fly to Hong Kong today, there's a government mandated quarantine, and you'll get one of our wristbands there. We want to see these athletic events, which are so important to us, as Canadians and around the world, hockey fans, everyone wants these things to happen. We wanted to play a small part in making sure that these events keep going. So yeah, we're participating, and we were selected as the official contact tracing partner there. And we're doing it in two parts. There's the part where all the athletes come into Canada and they have a quarantine period before the tournament starts. We're actually working with TELUS. We're using our LTE CAT-M gateways, which is a very advanced, highly encrypted technology, which encrypts from device to cloud, which is an ultra secure network. And TELUS is powering that. So TELUS, as a title sponsor, of course, of the World Juniors, are also participating and sort of helping to enable our product deliver that ultra secure connection. So that's on the athlete side as far as when they arrive to Canada before the tournament. And then once the tournament starts, everyone enters the bubble, and that includes the media. It includes support staff, the teams, and everyone associated with the tournament. They're going to be in the bubble. The bubble is very similar to how it worked in the playoffs and so on. It's a closed area, and as an additional layer, they'll have our tags built right into the credential. So your athlete credential or your media credential, whatever it happens to be, our tags will be built into those devices, and that just keeps track of who you come into contact with while you're in the bubble as an extra precautionary measure should anything happen. So really, really proud to be a part of this. Really proud to be working with TELUS on it. This is a huge landmark event for our company, and it's a world-class event. The people at Hockey Canada are just absolutely amazing and have really done an amazing job working with both the government of Alberta, their health and safety stuff, as in addition to the federal guidelines. So they deserve a massive amount of credit for putting together this tournament and being great partners.
You touched on so many great points there. Incredible, of course, as Canadians and as any Canadians or hockey fans, of course, reading this amazing news, and fantastic that you guys are going to be supporting. Curious for the people that say, hey, what's the benefit to Tracesafe, other than the obvious exposure, and maybe some nice little photos we can see of athletes wearing some of these. What's the benefit? Do you want to hop into that a little bit? We'll do a little segment.
We're working, delivering our products. So there's a monetary component to it. Hockey Canada is a great customer and a great partner. It doesn't get any bigger from an international perspective on these international tournaments, as far as the logistics of bringing in athletes from all over the world, having them congregate in a single spot, coordinating all that. Being a part of one of those events has been, incredible, and having the experience to work those events is something that's going to spill over into other avenues. 2021 is going to be filled with these events, and people want to be able to put them on safely, and Tracesafe can play a major role in helping make sure that coordination is going to be happening. There's a vaccine, but the vaccine is going to be happening in different pockets of the world, and how fast and how evenly that gets distributed, we don't know yet. And so regardless of what happens with the vaccine, regardless with what happens with the pandemic, we want to be able to put these events on safely, and we want to play a major role in that process.
Anything you wanted to say about, of course, this incredible news release, Hockey Canada, the juniors, that you wanted to talk about before we close things off?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just really want to thank everybody that's involved, the International Ice Hockey Federation, Hockey Canada, the title sponsor, TELUS. They've all been incredible people to work with, top to bottom inside the organization. We're really honored to be a part of this and play our role and help the event happen. And that's the main thing. I mean, sports are so important to us, and we want to make sure we keep those going. And we're playing a small role in that, but an important role. And I think we're very happy with how we could fit in there.
Yeah, awesome. Go Canada. But thanks, Wayne, so much for joining. I think this was a great video. Again, if there's any questions people have, I'm sure we'll get to them. Anything about the press release, about the company, or even potentially about the World Juniors, let us know who you think is going to win, who you're cheering for. But Wayne, thanks so much for joining.
Thanks, Jason.